Good, y'all. Check to see if we rolling. We rolling. Happy Thursday. I know what time it is. It's time to get to the bag. We've had 2 losing days on my behalf of my sickness, so we're just gonna keep it pushing. This is what trading's all about. You win some, you lose some, but we're gonna stay on top regardless. So you know what we start out with always, my trading system and journal. And so let's just get to it. I have a pre-market checklist that I always go through before I even think about entering. So we're going to review news. Today's Thursday the 12th, 2 a.m. We had some GBP red folder news. And today we had some unemployment claim news, 8:30. So no other news or manipulation for today. So we can go ahead and mark that as a yes. And again, all these must be yeses in order for me to go to my strategy entry checklist, which is here. If we have 2 of these saying that I did not check, then we do not proceed and we do not trade for the day. Period. Higher time frame bias identified. Let's go look at it. So we'll start on the 4 hour. As you can see, we've been making new higher highs and higher lows. Higher high because we broke this last lower high, higher low, and then we're kind of at this equal high right now. So we're trying to catch a break here, 4 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame, same thing. Higher high, higher low. And this is our new indication, and it's kind of been floating around this area here. So we're trying to catch it up because it is indication. It's made its correction. Now we're looking for a continuation. Key levels marked up. Yes, we already have those marked up as well. Again, this is our indication. Price has made a correction. Now we're looking for continuation. Again, I trade the ICC strategy. Which is indication, correction, and continuation. All right, so we mark that yes. Liquidity zones are identified. So for me, these are target areas. I should just change that. So I am targeting, we're at these highs right now, but I want to target these highs. So here's what I got where I see some resistance here along the way. So that's my target area. But we want to target this high and hopefully eventually that high. New York session context clear. Yes, it is. Again, we got our indication on the 1 hour. We got our correction. So now we're looking for a continuation. Risk identified. You guys always risk 10%. Sometimes half of that, depending on if I'm in a negative or not. And emotional state is there. Yes. So now we can go to our strategy entry checklist. Type in today's date. We are looking for buys. Rule number 1. Go through it. Did price make a clear indication on the 1 hour time frame in the direction of the higher time frame order flow? Yes, so the 4 hour and the 1 hour are aligning. Price made its indication here. Let's go here, mark yes. The price make a correction back to or near original indication. Price coming back to near and below the original indication, which is a good thing. And so the next step will be the correction. right? So we're looking for a break of structure on the 15 minutes. We'll get to that. Yes. Did price make a break of structure on the 5-15 minute in the direction of the higher time frame? So this is what we had yesterday. Oops, let me get rid of this. Actually, let me delete that. Get rid of this, clean some stuff up. Let's look at yesterday real quick. We have time. Hop down on the 15 minute. This was yesterday. This just brown box just signifies New York session. So yesterday we were looking for this break here. And we got it. We got it around 8:30. Waiting for market to open. Market opened at 9:30. And so what I didn't wait for was my higher low. And I thought I used this as a higher low. This right here. Thinking this was my higher low, but on overall 15-minute time frame, you can see, oops. You zoom out, you can see that's a low, that's a high, that's a low, that's a high, that's a low, that's a high, that's a low, that's a high. And it never gave me my higher low, which I misjudged. And this minor higher low was what I was focusing on, and I shouldn't have been. So we got our break. We entered on the retracement, and we got stopped out. Price created another low, and then now, today, we do have a higher low here, right? But we have to wait for structure to break because price created this high and created this low that took out all the lows over here. This high took out all the highs over here. So now we're waiting for price to break this high. And I took these lines to show you that steps were once going down. Now we're creating steps going up. So now we do have legitimate higher lows that we can go off of. And so what I want to see today is price break this high, come back down, and create a higher low here so we can catch that continuation up. Keeping it simple. If we go to our rules, price hasn't broken structure yet, so we're waiting on that. We're in a zone right now because price just made this high yesterday and made this low, so price is just lingering through here. So we want to break, and then hopefully give us an opportunity, come back, and then looking for an entry. So that's the game plan, y'all. It is 9:07. About to make me some tea. Yeah, I had mentioned yesterday that if I would have just went a time frame higher, I would have seen a little bit more of these highs and lows, right? You kind of see it, right? You see it clear if you go up the top frame. So, and then now we're trying to make a new high and a new low. So since we're focusing on a buy, I'm just marking up the low so you can actually see these steps. Stepping down, stepping down, stepping down. We're not worried about zooming in, seeing these little joints. Nope, we're worried about the high peaks, the low peaks, the high peaks, the low peaks, the high peak, low peak, high peak, low peak. I'm waiting for that new peak. All these minor ones don't matter. Now you see we stepped down. Now we're stepping up. So we got good signs of price transitioning upwards. I just want to see it break this high and then look for an entry then. We're already above our original indication. So we're good to go. Make a comeback from yesterday, because yesterday was just poor judgment. Again, I've been sick and I'm slowly getting better. Again, no excuses, but it is what it is. Let me get this tea party set. Tea pod. Tea pod. Mm-hmm. 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 Perfect. Perfect. I'm waiting. We can take a quick peek at gold. See, I was marking up gold. Same thing with gold yesterday. Not the same instance. Hold on, let me see. So gold. And then new indication. This was yesterday for gold. So broke highs. And 8:45. 9:30 was here. So gold didn't get that higher low either. Correction. Price is lingering down here. So gold looks sloppy. And sloppy. I'm thinking this is going to be the new higher low. Price breaks. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Really just been going sideways this whole time. Only good trade was Monday. Monday we caught this. Price broke this last little high. Indication. Correction. Now down to 15. Seeing price making these Those, boom, price came up. I was waiting for price to break that structure. Came back down, created a higher low, then broke structure, and then we entered right there. So that's what we kind of want to see right here. Monday was a good example. We do the same thing. See these lows forming. Then we made this higher low. First indication. Then we broke that high with that close of that candle. Then price came back down, then came back up. Caught that little quick buy. That's it. But we definitely have some resistance up here, y'all. Definitely has some resistance. We definitely want to see a break. Ooh, ooh. Clean. You know, keep it clean, man. Keep it clean, man. Yeah, so when it get too choppy, zoom out. Y'all can see them highs, them peak highs and them peak lows. Y'all can see them. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to get this account for 2K. Even though we took 2 steps backwards, we still gonna get it, y'all. We're gonna follow these rules, follow these systems. We are not straying from our strategy. We are not going to over leverage. We are just going to get better day by day, trade by trade. I plan on growing this account the whole year because I want to leave the country. Period. I want time freedom. I want financial freedom. So we are going to learn this skill set and become great at it. We got our account set up. 10% and targeting 20. So 1 to 2. The marking, the scar from yesterday's loss is still here, y'all. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, yeah. And the reason why we want to see price break this high here is because here to here is a zone. Price breaks highs and lows. Now we gotta wait for price to come out of that zone. Everything in between is just foolery. Give us something. Give us a good Thursday, man. Give us a good Thursday. You got us there in the rest of the week. You got. Funny thing is, if I would have held that trade from Monday, I got in right about here. Got in here. That was, I think, below this low right here. I would still been in the trade. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm trying to get the bag today. Oof. This in the picture represent, y'all. I've went through many strategies and went from scalping to trying to swing to intraday. Now I'm just intraday. I still like scalping though, but maybe I'll start another account with this and then do that as a scalping account. This will be my intraday. Mm-hmm. Get rid of this. We know it's resistance there. We're at with our rules. We're waiting on break of structure on a 15-minute. And for anybody new tuning in, if I don't follow one of these rules, it's going to let me know low probability. If I don't follow two of these rules, it's simply no trade. No trade. Listen to your system. Listen to your rules. We gonna get the bag, y'all. Slowly but surely. We wanna make a career out of this. I love doing this. I love it. That's why I never gave up. So it's like my version of a Nintendo game, but you get to make money from it. And you learn a skill set that can just, man, you ain't gotta answer to nobody. You can train any session you want. You can make as much as or as little as you want. You can do it in the comfort of your home. You can do it on the road, anywhere in the world. Man, this is the perfect career right here. That's what I'm going for. Now 27, 3 more minutes, y'all. Now, we want to see you go up, but always keep your bias open because it can surely tank. It can surely say, oh, this is the resistance area up here. That's as high as I'm going. On the daily. Yep, that could be sure enough. That's as high as I'm going. It broke below on the daily. This could be the retreat correction, and this could be continuation down. So don't be stuck on one bias. Just follow price action. And so now I'm on a 15-minute time frame. It's the same thing on every time frame. We're waiting for that indication, we're waiting for a correction, and then continuation. That's all the breaker structure is. Same on the 1 hour, it's a breaker structure. So we want to get our entry the same type of way. Because we're already above the original indication. Now we're just looking for signs, which is giving us signs. All right. Oof. All right, market is open. 9:30. Check news real quick. Yep, nothing exciting. He gone, man. He is gone. I just had a little chai. A little chai today. A little chai. Cha cha. Man, it probably in Q. You don't do nothing today. I'm cool. Just don't waste my time for the next 2.5 hours. You do get a break to the upside. I'm definitely waiting for the higher low today. Yes, yes, yes. Today is the 12th of February already. Hey. All right. First 5 minutes, it was dramatic, y'all. Mm. Rolling. Yeah. All right. Looks like we're going nowhere fast. Not even down. Let's go 5 minutes. Let's see what it looks like, man. Oh, hold it. This is what we want to see on 15 minutes. We want to see make a new high. Price trade trace. Entry will be here. After scalping, do that. Boom. Take it to the high. Or try to find a one-to-one. Thing real quick. Get that thing real quick. That thing real quick. We don't care about that right now. Well, since it's taking all this time, I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll be back. Ooh, shoot. And I'm back. All right, price look like it's not gonna give us what we want today. And it's staying in this range. We're gonna mark up this range. Make that different. All right, so if price decides to go down, we want to see this support break. So that'll be our indication down. Come back up, come down. But let me see, because this is our last higher low. Let me see if this holds. This off, this off. So I don't think it's gonna do it today, y'all. But who knows? We actually set an alert. I'm gonna call that BOS. Upside. And save that. And yeah, we'll just keep that. So price is not doing nothing. Let me go check out old reliable. The Euro USD. See what it's been doing. The last time I seen it. 4 hour. Turn that down. Tapped it. So right now in the hour, we got an indication. Right now it's just making highs, making a low, low high. Now it's making a higher low. But we'll see. It's not doing too much. Let's try Bitcoin. Crypto action. And this would have been nice right here. 4 hour. 4 hour broke. That's 1 hour. Price made correction. Right down to the 15. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, 30. Boom. See where that transition. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Uh-oh. Like a lower low. Uh-oh. Here's a lower low. Boom, boom. Get you down to this low. And sheesh. Bitcoin doing some things. So what I think it's doing now is this was the last higher low, this was the last higher high in between here and here. Maybe it's just structure, tracing to go up. Maybe. Just an inclination. I think I'm gonna, unless it does something dramatically to the upside, I think I'm gonna cut this one short at 10 and just have my alert here. See on the 30. Yep, it broke that structure right there. It's still within these two. Still within the zone. Price be doing this for a reason. You'll see this all the time. Especially on NQ. It's here to trap everybody. Stop you out. Like here, you think your price going up and come back down. Wait till it gets out of these. The super low peak and the super high peak. But on the 30, you can see that this was the low. This was the last higher low. This was the last high. Price came above that. Have to be retracing. If it comes back above this high right here, look, that might create another higher low right there. Actually, that would be a good thing. If it creates a higher low here, break both of those. Oh yeah. Hey, man. Let's see what US 500 did. Same thing right now. If this holds, it will be a higher low. Be good signs, good signs. Hope you don't drag out, but Friday might give us something if it doesn't give us something today. But we need more information. Right now, we're sideways. We need more information. We are sideways. So with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna sign out early on this one. And if this alert goes off, then I might hop back on. I take a trade, I'll definitely record it. But I got some things to do. So I will keep you guys updated. But this is it for now. That's the analysis. Again, we're waiting for that break of structure here for our rule number 3. And then we're looking for our entry. That's it. Peace.